Hello, hello! Today we are going to make a still life drawing. Well, let's see what do we have in our book. We see a very interesting drawing right here. Well, yes, we also see a very light version of it already drawn in our book. Can we try making it a little darker? Yes, let's do this together. At first, make the entire drawing dark with the help of your pencil. Yes, we need to go right on top of the drawn parts which are already printed in our book. Go very slow while making this and go right on top of the drawing. Now that we are almost done with the ones which are mentioned in the book, let's start making the extra drawing. Yes, the intricate details of our drawing, which we need to see on the left side and start drawing. This looks interesting. The next thing we do is start making this cloth. Well, yes, we will be using multiple lines to make this cloth. If you notice, it is overlapping a little bit on top of the pot. So, let's make it that way. And then, it is falling on the right hand side, just like this. Let's do this together. We will make it fall in a very nice way. So, make a curved line right here. That's interesting. Continue making it in a similar way. Right here. Yes, at the bottom. We will make multiple pleats over here. Yes, it is going to make our drawing look natural. Let's make these creases right here. And then these lines inside. That's lovely. After this, let's make the fruit in a better way, which is an apple and a mango. Once we are done with that, we will erase this part and make it in a better way. Make the oval slowly and nicely for the tumbler. And then make this part properly. When we are making this line inside, we will make sure that we make a very thin line. It does not have to touch the outer oval. The drawing looks very interesting, isn't it? Let's make the bottom part now. Yes, the mat is folded and hence we see it something like this. Let's make this together. And now make these lines at equal distance. This looks interesting. Let's make this inner part now, wherein we will make a line and then make a loop like this. Continue making one more line inside and make this part. That looks great. We are done with our drawing. The next thing we do is start painting this. Well, yes, painting is supposed to be done first and sketching after that. Let's take a 4-number brush and start painting this part. Let's take blue color for this and take 2 drops of paint in our palette. For 2 drops of paint, we will approximately require 4 drops of water. So let's take double the amount of water and mix the paint. Once we are done with that, we have a proper shade of blue. Let's start painting this. Go very slow while painting this part. Yes, we will try and do the outline at first and then paint inside. We can also take a darker shade of blue for the left side. Yes, take very little blue and paint it on the left side. It is going to give us a beautiful shading effect. Let's do this together. The next thing we do is dip our brush in water and directly start smudging this paint right here. Yes, it will get a little lighter and then we can blend it with the light shade of blue we have. And look, this is amazing. It's turning out to be just like how it's in the book, right? Let's make a curve over here. And then let's give this part a nice outline. Well, yes, we will leave a little bit of white space in the middle as this is how it's shown in the book. Be very sure of where you want to make this line and then start painting. Also, go very slow while painting. That's amazing. Let's take a little bit of water in our brush and finally do it right on top of the white part. And then let's clean our brush with the help of a tissue paper. That's lovely. The next thing we do is take a skin color. We can take it from the cap itself. Or if we require more, we can take it in our palette. Let's go very slow while painting this part. It seems that we also require a little bit of yellow for this one. So let's blend both the colors or merge both the colors together. And then start painting this part. Go very slow while painting this. If you feel that your color is a little thick, you can take some more water in your palette, mix it together and then start painting this. Make sure that your brush is smooth on top of the paper. Yes, it needs to flow smoothly on top of the paper. Let's clean this brush once again. And then take some skin color right here. We will take a little bit of white and mix it with it. Do you know what are we going to color next? Any guesses? Well, yes, we are going to color the stripes which are there on top of the mat. So, let's paint it together. But before that, let's mark all the parts alternatively. If you feel that you want to change the brush number for this part, you can do so. You can take a thinner brush of number 2 for this part. Always remember, the thinner the area, the thinner the brush. And the bigger the area, the fatter the brush. Let's go ahead with painting this entire part slowly and nicely. This looks interesting. Now we will take a flat brush which is of number 2. We can also take a flat brush which is of number 0. Take some paint and start doing this part now. We need to hold the brush properly so that we can paint it in a nice way. Always remember, if we are painting in a space which is thin, we need to hold our brush vertically. Yes, something like this, so that we can use the edge of the brush to paint it. Strategically use your brush in a flat way or in a pointed way in order to paint the parts which are thin and fat. Here too, we will make sure that we do the outline first and then paint inside. Just in case if that is not possible, not to worry. Make these parts a little darker now. This looks great. Once we are done with this, let's clean this brush. Now we will take a 0 number brush and start painting. Any guesses what are we painting next? Yes, we will be painting our beautiful apple. Let's take some paint in our brush. Put it on our palette. Use a little bit of water and then start painting. Red still looks a little light. Can you tell me what we can do with this? Well, yes, let's take some more paint and paint it nicely. Here we have taken a magenta color. Let's do this nicely. This looks interesting. The next thing we do is take brown color and then blend it with red color so that it's not very dark. And look at that, we got a maroonish red color which we need to do here. Go very slow while painting these parts. And make sure that your palm does not touch the area which are not dried yet. Or else your painting might go for a toss. Go very slow while painting this. Start by doing the outline and then paint inside. That's interesting. Once we are done with that, let's take a little bit of yellow right here. And blend these colors for the mango part. If we feel that we need more of yellow, we can take it from our bottle. Let's try putting some water and blending the color properly. Take some water and try spreading the color nicely. Take very little green. Put some water and paint it at the edge right here and let it blend with the other color. This looks very interesting. The next thing we'll do is take a magenta pink. Let's take it here and mix a little bit of water with that. We can also mix a little bit of red with that so that the color gets darker. Now let's start painting this part. This looks interesting, isn't it? Go very slow when you're making the outline. And complete this part in a similar way. Yes, we will make sure that we keep a line of white right here, as that is where light is falling the most. Can we do this slowly and nicely? That's brilliant! Give it a nice finishing touch up now. That's lovely! Let's take a little bit of white once again. And then take very little black. And once we blend it, what do we get? We get grey color. And this is where we will use it. Let's paint this very nicely. Now we will take more of water and less of paint and start painting this part, as we want this to be comparatively lighter. This looks very interesting, isn't it? That's beautiful. Let's take this brown color and make this stick right here. That's brilliant. And let's take some green and do it right here. That's lovely. We are done with our painting, and the next thing we do is take our sketch pen and start sketching. But remember, you need to sketch only after your entire drawing is dried out. Make sure you wait for 10 to 15 minutes before sketching this. Go ahead and sketch this slowly and nicely right on top of the drawn parts. This looks very interesting. Continue sketching this in a similar way. Sketch all the parts slowly and nicely. Yes, we will go right on top of the lines which we have made. Use the tip of your sketch pen to draw the entire thing. Go slow while making the entire drawing. Yes, let's go right on top of this drawn part here. Finally, finish this part as well. And look, our entire drawing is ready. Let's just make these creases or wrinkles on top of our paper. Yes, this is going to make our cloth look more realistic. That's amazing!